A very good morning, class. I hope everyone is well and safe at their homes. As we have started the chapter number 9, that is respiration in organism. In this, we discussed about why do living organisms respire. As we know that in order to maintain the life process like movement, excretion, growing, and reproduction, for all this process we require energy. And the process of breakdown of the food in the cells with the release of energy is called respiration or cellular respiration. Then we discussed about the types of respiration. There were two types of respiration: aerobic respiration, which takes place in the presence of oxygen, and anaerobic respiration, which takes place in the absence of oxygen. Then we discussed about the difference between breathing and cellular respiration. Breathing is simply intake of oxygen and release of carbon dioxide. And cellular respiration was the process of breaking down of the food into simpler substances so that we can obtain the energy. Then we discussed about the breathing rate. The number of times a person breathes in a minute is the breathing rate. It is normally 12 to 18 times per minute in an individual. Today, we will discuss a new topic and a very important human system, that is the human respiratory system. In humans, we know that we have several organs that take part in the process of respiration, and together they constitute the respiratory system. The main organs involved in the respiratory system are our nostril, the nasal cavity or the passage, the windpipe, which is also called as trachea, bronchi, singular known as bronchus, and the most important part is the lungs. Now we will discuss how the respiratory system works in our body. We all know that air enters a body through our nostril. From the nostril, air containing oxygen is taken into the nasal cavity. From here, it goes down the windpipe or trachea. From trachea, we know it goes into the bronchi, singular bronchus. One bronchus enters each lung. Inside lung, bronchus is divided repeatedly into large number of branches we can see in the diagram, which are known as bronchioles. And at the end of each bronchiole, there is an air sac which is known as alveoli. The walls of the alveoli have large number of blood vessels, blood capillaries. Lungs are present in the chest cavity, as we know. This cavity is surrounded by the ribs which protect our lungs. Rib forms like a cage structure which is known as a rib cage. A large muscular sheet called diaphragms form the floor of the chest cavity. So this was the basic structure of the human respiratory system. Now we will discuss the mechanism of breathing in humans in detail. How does the breathing process take place and respiration is carried out in humans? Have you ever noticed when you breathe in, your chest goes up and down when you breathe in and out? This expansion and compression movement of the chest cavity helps in sucking in oxygen. Means we are taking in oxygen and giving out the carbon dioxide from the walls of the lung. During inhalation, two things happen. The ribs moves up and outward and the diaphragms moves downward, means ribs upar jayenge up and outward, whereas the diaphragm will go opposite, it will go down. As a result, a space in our chest cavity increases. Then the air rushes into the lungs. The lungs get filled with air and inflate like a balloon. During exhalation, other two things happen. The ribs now move down and inwards, and now the diaphragms will move up, which reduces the size of the chest cavity. As a result, air is pushed out of the lungs. Can you feel the breathing movements in your body? Yes, we can feel the breathing movement in our body easily by taking a deep breath and keeping our palm on the abdomen. Movement of the abdomen and expansion of the chest cavity can be felt easily with your palm. If we keep our palm on a chest, this we can easily feel the breathing movement in our body. Now the next question comes, what do we breathe out? We have already studied that we breathe in oxygen and we give out carbon dioxide. For this, we will perform an activity to find out we breathe out to show that carbon dioxide is given out during breathing. What we will take? We will take a test tube with a freshly prepared lime water, which is CaOH2. With the help of a plastic straw dipped in the lime water, we breathe out into the tube a few times. What we will see? We will see that the lime water turns milky due to the formation of CaCO3, which is CaCOH2 lime water combining with carbon dioxide, which shows that carbon dioxide is present in the exhaled air. From this activity, we know that the exhaled air is containing which gas? Carbon dioxide. And the inhaled air contains oxygen, whose percentage is 21% inhaled, and carbon dioxide is 0.04%. And water vapor inhaled out is variable, which may vary.